Hello and welcome, Catching Secrets Insiders. This is Bernie with the newest update from the stocks and the crypto world, where you get the news short and sweet. And let's dive in our world. What's happening currently? So we are seeing again European prices surge due to a Russian pipeline maintenance. So Nord Stream 1 pipeline will be under maintenance starting from 31st of August, and prices start surging. So we are always we're always trading the future. As you know, as a frequent viewer, you know that on any markets that we are experiencing here, so it's stock market, the commodities market, it's the crypto market. So all these spaces, every price that you're getting there is trading the future. So what's predicted to happen in the future, and this is priced into the underlying asset. So gas price is going up. Pipeline will be under maintenance, and so this winter, prepare yourself to wear warm clothes. How can you, and we just mentioned this in the last weeks, you can hedge yourself against these energy consumption, these energy prices. So if you are, for example, investing into an ETF or in this commodity, into gas, into oil, if you're investing an amount of money, and maybe the same amount of money that you should pay for it, then you can participate, or you can make back some money from the raising prices. So this would be an idea to hedge some kind of your expenses. So if your expenses are going up, then your profits are going up as well, and this is equaling out in some kind of, depends on how much money you are investing into the commodity and how much money you have to pay in this relation there. But you can hedge against the higher expenses. You can hedge them by higher profits if you're investing in the underlying commodities. So what else do we have on the radar? We have euro. The euro trades, and this is making it even worse for Europe, because the gas and the oil, they are traded in dollar. So if you are spending $100 and €1 is suddenly less worth than $1, then you have to pay more in euro to have the same amount of money, to have the same value. So you have to pay more to get the same thing in for example, oil. So if a barrel oil costs $100, you have to pay 102 or 105 euro for that. And this is going up and up and up and up as well. So my prediction is, let's have a short look in the chart. So we're taking here euro US dollar. I'm just opening a chart here, and as you can see, this is the movement of the dollar, of the euro versus the dollar. And you see, this is a clear downtrend, and this will continue because in the European zone, they don't raise the interest rate, which would be necessary to, and as you can see, it's we're 2 decades now. So 2 decades now, the lowest price in 2 decades. So where we are currently, this is some kind of a support. So we're reaching currently support zone from the past. So we should stop here. We should see some kind of up and down movement, something like this here. And if we're seeing a movement like this, this usually indicates that it's going down further. So be prepared that it's not only the energy prices that are going up, but also that the currency conversion is maximizing this impact. So I would say it's even more necessary to invest into other currencies. For example, dollar is okay. You can also go in the Swiss franc, for example. This would be also a good opportunity to hedge against the losses of the currency. So you just go into another currency, and yeah, we never know what's happening in the future. But it's also about diversification and spreading your risk. So if you just take a certain amount of money from your current bank account, from a current assets, from a current portfolio, and you're transferring that into different currencies that are more stabilized against the dollar, then you can hedge. Hedging means you're equaling it out. So if one is losing, the other one is going up. Good. What else do we have on the radar? So we have the JD.com is giant e-commerce, is a huge giant e-commerce company from China, and they have the slowest quarterly growth on record. So all as well here we're seeing the impact of the world is slowing down. So everyone who's telling you we are not in a recession, yeah, so maybe the indication is not excuse me, maybe the indication is not 100% fulfilled, but we are seeing huge signs that we are just heading into a recession. We're in a housing recession, says the experts. The sales of the homes were down last month by 20.2%. So that means the demand is getting lower. And as we are here as well in a market, what is happening in a market if the demand is going lower, but the supply is the same, it remains the same, or is going higher? Because I don't know what's how it's looking in your city or in your town or in your country, but in my country, so I'm based in Austria. I'm originally from Austria, but now living on Cyprus, and everywhere we're seeing a lot of buildings. So we're building growing up. So they are building like crazy. So the supply is going up, demand is going down. What's happening with the prices? The prices are, what do you think? They are going down. And this is what we're seeing currently, indications that the prices in the house market are going down. What does it mean for the future? That means if you are invested in real estate, the value of a real estate may go down. And as many people are expecting this could become a self-fulfilling prophecy and become a spiral, and then we're moving downwards and downwards. So be prepared. We have a video series with our partner Sarah Lindner. She's originally from Germany, and we are talking about this topic, real estate investment. So how to invest in real estate, how you can even in these times, what should you do if you're investing in real estate? So just to subscribe to our channel, and we will release once a month. We will release a video with her, and she will also release a video on her channel. So subscribe to our channels, and you will benefit from that a lot. We will give you a lot of free content throughout the next months, weeks and months. So we want to get you prepared for what's coming up for this upcoming recession. Good. What else do we have? Citi. So Citigroup projects UK inflation to reach 18% in January. 18% in January as the energy prices skyrocket. So I'm really curious how this is working out. This was one of the reasons why we moved to Cyprus, because the energy that you're using here for heating, so gas, for example, you don't use that much because the climate is reasonable climate. And yeah, so this is something that you may also take into consideration, moving away from where you are currently. And because I would say we are seeing 7 to 10 times higher prices than last year for gas, and also for the electricity power. prepare yourself for that. So if you have paid, for example, what does it mean? If you have paid 100 euro per month for electricity, you may pay 600, 700 euro for electricity only in the future. So be aware of that, so that you are not surprised, that you are be prepared, get aware of where are you currently, what is my consumption, where can I save something, and then you will be fine. By the way, if you're really unsure, if you're uncertain, if you don't know what to do, just approach us. Drop us a comment, write us an email to clientcare@kaching.net, and we will be happy to assist you, to support you, to give you some hints, to give you some ideas what you can do, and we wanna support the world, wanna make the world a better place. So let's move on to the crypto world. And what's going on there? Metaverse. Metaverse is a parallel universe to the real world. So it's a parallel world to our world that we're living in. It's some kind of, I don't know if you remember, there was Second Life. Well, it was called Second Life a few years ago, or a few years, I think it was 10, 15 years ago. Second Life was promoted really hard, and it was a parallel world where you were able to buy some land, where they had some events, concerts were taking place there. And this is what we're seeing currently happening as well with the Metaverse. And the experts, they also see, so industry leaders and stakeholders, they have mentioned here some of them. They think, or they believe that this is still the future of Web3, and I'm believing that as well. So we're seeing more and more people getting forced into low energy consumption, staying at home, don't make any holidays, don't live the life that you desire, get into this I'm dependent on my government mode. And as you get more into this mood, the more you're happy if you're getting into a virtual world that takes you out of all that shit. And this is why I'm believing that we will face a metaverse is just right at the beginning, and that we will see much higher impact of that in the future. Next thing, 1/3. Yeah, this is a very interesting take. 1/3 of estimated 115 million Indian crypto users are concerned about regulations. So many are concerned about the government's stance toward the sector. So against crypto, so they are holding back themselves from investing. And now imagine if there's coming out some news where we are seeing indications of that there will be not that huge amount of regulations. What's happening then? It will be like this, that the prices are skyrocketing then. So currently we are seeing Bitcoin at around 21,000. So it seems that it's stabilizing itself. And I see my shirt is really it's like really this how's it called? It looks crazy in the screen. So if your eye is getting cancer right now, then I'm sorry. Next week I will improve, I promise. Good. Yeah. So 115 million Indian crypto users are there. So if we see some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, then we will see a skyrocketing price in the crypto world. Bitcoin mining is to cost less than 0.5 of the global energy. When I read this number, 0.5%, I was really shocked, because imagine 0.5% of all the energy consumption in these times. It's a huge, this is a lot, this is much, this is really mind-blowing. But when you're reading further, you will see if Bitcoin hits $2 million. So if Bitcoin hits $2 million, then we will, then the Bitcoin mining, so this is the the process that generates Bitcoin will use 0.5% of the global energy consumption. What is it currently? Currently, we are staying at 0.05. And currently we are using 10 times. So this is all calculated for the year 2040. So by the year 2040, this scenario will take place or should take place. And by then we will have 10%, 10 times more energy consumption from today's level. And we will have 0.5% or maybe a little bit lower until 2040. Currently, it's 0.05. And I found an interesting graph here, which tells us the overall energy consumption, which is China is leading by far, so double the amount of United States. And far behind is India, Russia, Japan, and all the other countries. So I would say this is the terawatt hours consumption per year from the different countries. An interesting insight as I find. Good. Let's have a short look into our pie. What's happening there? By the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the pie challenge is free, available on YouTube. So just look for our channel, Catching Secrets, subscribe to our channel, and look for the playlist that is saying freedom by investing into a pie. Good. What's here? We are having profits of 4.9%, 5%. We have some notifications, so you just click on that. In the mobile version, it's the same thing. You click on that, you can see here some news about the hot update, biggest stocks before earnings, high volatility. So they are telling you some minor things. And as you can see, the curve here is going up right away. And we are topping up twice a month our amount, but we are still above ours. So the curve that you're seeing here, let's see if I can maximize this. So this curve is with this dotted line is the amount of money that we have invested. And the blue line here is our current value of the portfolio. So we have been in the negatives for a long time. The blue line was below the dotted one. And now when was that? In July, it was turning. And since then, we are in profit. So we have just gone above our invested amount, if you have invested money. And that's where we are currently. So we are basically investigating this pie once a week for, 5 minutes now. Every 2 weeks, we're investing into it. Then let's take 10 or 15 minutes. So overall, maximum of 1 hour per month, you can invest, you can manage your investments. So take a look on this pie challenge, join it, do it. It's really, it's 20 minutes per video. It's 5 lessons plus a bonus session. And you will learn everything you need to set up your pie, to invest in your pie, and then start making profits. And while you're sleeping, that's the good thing about it. And wow, I have a disco shirt today. Good. I wish you an awesome week. See you next week again. And if you have any questions, just drop us a comment. We will be happy to answer them. See you next week. Catching. Bye-bye.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.